The shutdown goes on and on. Trump supporters are angry about a newly approved abortion pill. And Taylor Swift's new album is here. That's some of what we'll get to on the 7 from the Washington Post. I'm Hannah Jewell. It's Friday, October 3rd. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. Number 1. Senators will try again today to reopen the federal government. For 3 days, hundreds of thousands of federal employees have been furloughed, multiple government agencies have effectively been shuttered, and Democrats and Republicans have been pointing the finger at each other in blame. The Senate has several votes on funding bills scheduled for today, but negotiations do not appear to have yielded a breakthrough as of early this morning. At least they are talking, I guess. Meanwhile, it's increasingly unclear where the U.S. economy is headed, not because of a direct hit from the federal closures, but a lack of official data. The Labor Department's monthly jobs report was scheduled to be released this morning, but now it won't be. It is the first casualty in what is likely to be a string of delayed or missed economic reports. For more on the state of the shutdown, check out the latest episode of Post Reports. Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey shared his insights about the Democrats' risky shutdown bet. Number 2. The Trump administration's approval of a new abortion pill has infuriated conservatives. This week, the FDA approved a new generic version of the mifepristone abortion pill. Mifepristone is used in more than 6 in 10 of all abortions nationwide. It comes less than 2 weeks after Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and the head of the FDA, Marty Makary, said the agency was conducting a review of the safety of abortion pills. That decision was welcomed by anti-abortion activists. Now, those same activists are questioning the administration's commitment to their cause. It's the first significant pushback Trump has received from his otherwise loyal base of social conservatives. Number 3. The U.S. used a transnational crime unit to secretly target campus protesters. In March, Tufts University graduate student Rumeysa Ozturk was grabbed by masked federal agents outside her home in Massachusetts, handcuffed, and bundled into a car. A federal trial that ended this week revealed new details about her arrest. The government had assigned a crime unit which usually investigates drug smuggling, money laundering, and terrorism to target Ozturk and other pro-Palestinian activists. A judge this week ruled that the push to target Ozturk and other students was blatantly unconstitutional. Ozturk, who is Turkish, was arrested because she co-wrote an op-ed in the Tufts University student newspaper more than a year earlier. That article criticized her school's unwillingness to divest from companies with ties to Israel. She had not committed a crime, but the government is still trying to remove her from the country. Number 4. 2 people were killed in an attack at a synagogue in England. Yesterday, a man rammed a car into people and stabbed others outside the Heaton Park Hebrew congregation in Manchester. 2 people were killed and 4 were seriously injured. It happened as morning prayers were underway on Yom Kippur. That's the holiest day of the Jewish calendar. Officers fatally shot the attacker, who was identified as 35-year-old Jihad Ashami. He was a British citizen of Syrian descent. Authorities called it a terrorist incident, and they praised the bravery of the security staff and worshippers inside, who helped to prevent the assailant from entering the synagogue. Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham spoke about the attack last night.
Tonight, our first thoughts are with the families of those people who died, those injured, and those traumatized by this and horrific anti-Semitic attack on our Jewish friends and neighbours. We condemn it outright. Greater Manchester will never stand aside when one of our communities is attacked.
Houses of worship in the U.S. and elsewhere have been tightening their security in the face of a rising number of violent attacks. Number 5. A 23-year-old mountain climber fell to his death from El Capitan in California. Balin Miller's solo climbs in Patagonia and Alaska had made him a star in the climbing world. On Wednesday, he was close to the peak of the 3,000-foot mountain in Yosemite National Park when he got in trouble trying to retrieve his bag, according to a witness. His climb was being live-streamed on TikTok. Earlier this year, Miller became the first person to climb the 9,000-foot Slovak direct route in Alaska alone. That route on Mount McKinley is known to be incredibly technically challenging. Fellow climbers and his family paid tribute to Miller on social media. AI is making it easier to design new, dangerous toxins without being detected. That's number 6. A new report has highlighted the gaping holes in a safety net that's supposed to stop bad actors using AI to make dangerous proteins for warfare or terrorism. The problem was first discovered in 2023 by 2 Microsoft scientists. Although industry experts have now designed a patch to fix the issue, they warn that the sector will need to be on high alert to prevent future problems. Researchers are using artificial intelligence to create bespoke proteins for good causes, such as fighting disease or making crops more resilient. But as the research sector grows, it's getting harder to plug gaps that could lead to the creation of extremely dangerous toxins. And scientists are divided on the best way to keep the industry safe. And at number 7, Taylor Swift has dropped her new album, Life of a Showgirl. This album is an ode to the superstar's life behind the scenes on her record-breaking Eras tour. And it has some eyebrow-raising lyrics. The most discussed song already is Actually Romantic. Here's how it starts.
I heard you call me boring Barbie when the coke's got you brave.
Yes, that's all you're getting from us. Go stream the album for the rest. Anyway, the internet may have already decided which pop star Swift is aiming at with those lyrics. They think it could be Charli XCX, though, as usual, Swift will not confirm it. There are also a few songs seemingly inspired by her fiancé, NFL star Travis Kelce. In the first track, The Fate of Ophelia, Swift seems to thank Kelce for rescuing her. In our newsletter today, you can find a full guide to the songs everyone will be talking about. So, whether you're a lover or you're a hater who wants to hate, follow the link in our show notes. That's the show for this week. The associate producer of The Seven is Taylor White. The staff writers are me, Izen Akabau, and our secret Taylor Swift correspondent, Jamie Ross. John Taylor is our editor. Additional editing by Christina Quinn. Copy editing is by Melissa No and Thomas Haliba. Mixing and sound design is by Jim Briggs and Justin Garish. Our theme music is by Edith Mudge. Renita Jablonski is our director of audio. I'm Hannah Jewell. Thanks for listening and have a great weekend. I'll meet you back here on Monday.